Hello and welcome. Uh-oh. I'm really trying not to move, you guys. Let me do my intro. Hello and welcome, boils and ghouls and all the creeps in between. Midnight Cryptworx here. Hope everybody's having a great day or night, whatever. I was having so much trouble freaking putting this together, so I'm really trying not to move because I have the tripod right here. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay. I am late big time for my readings. Like, I don't know why, but Samhain just got me so behind on everything. And and because my software wasn't working, that didn't help either. But I've just been behind. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just behind. And so I haven't had time to make a video for the weekly readings. Sorry, let me move this. Sorry. So I haven't had time to do any videos for the weekly readings for this week, which is, I have it right here. I keep forgetting because the calendar over here is wrong. So the 6th through the 14th of November 2022. So I'm here. I'm doing it live. I'm here. So that's what we're doing. You know the drill. Let me go ahead and share my link. Hold on a second, please. Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm just here trying to get this crap set up. And you will see when I move this camera, I have practiced this at least 10 times before I try to do this. And I know as soon as I try to put it on the tripod, it's not going to work. And it's just going to be a clusterfuck, just like my streams always are. But whatever. It's all good. All right. Sorry, guys. I got to post in here that I'm live. But first, I need the link. That might help a little bit, you know. I might need a link. So as usual, we're doing element signs. Here we go, is the link. And just a general reading. We'll see what comes up. You know, if it starts talking about love, I'll talk about love. If it's finances, you know, we're gonna go with the flow like usual. It's more fun that way, in my opinion. Okay. As usual, if you're one of the replay creeps, I will put down all the timestamps so you ain't got to watch me sit here and do nothing if you're watching this in the future. November 6th through the 13th, right? No, 7th through the... I say 6th or 7th earlier. I don't know, but it's the 7th through the 13th of November. Almost done. And then I'm going to cleanse my deck and we are going to get started. My mouth is so dry. I never drink, you guys. Ever. But decided a little glass of wine, take the edge off my frustration a little bit. It's giving me dry mouth. Okay. We're going to cleanse. And hopefully I don't bump anything and then screw this whole thing up. By the way, once I flip the camera, you'll see I am feeling the blue tonight. Like, I usually don't like the color blue, It's just not my favorite color. I like green, as you can see. But tonight I'm just like, I'm feeling the blue. I got 2 blue candles right here. And I'm going with it. Tell me your favorite color down below. Mine is black, if I had to pick one. Um, Black, green, and orange. Very Halloween, huh? Okay. Try not to bump anything. I'm trying to be very, very careful. A lot of people ask me, not a lot of people, some people ask me like, when should you cleanse your deck? Like, how often, how you do it. Um, Honestly, some witches make it super fucking complicated. I'm not complicated. I use what I have. So I have a whole bunch of sage bundles, but this is a dragon's blood sage bundle. But somebody gave it to me. I didn't buy them. Not saying I haven't, bought sage, but I haven't recently since I've learned more about it. Um, but these were given to me, so this is why I'm using it because I have it. So, but you can use smoke. You can use sound to cleanse things. Not only your deck, but whatever you want to cleanse. You can use, water that you blessed or salt water, depending on what you're kind of trying to cleanse. If you're trying to cleanse crystals, I wouldn't use water at all. Just or do your research and know which ones can handle water and whatnot. But I mean, like I said, I'm not super complicated. I literally just cleanse things when I feel the muck and that it's kind of icky with other energy. Like I once you have practiced as long as I have in this craft or whatever, you don't have to constantly read in a book to know what you do. Everything is second nature now. So if it feels icky, if it feels like, I haven't cleansed it in a while, or even if I have lately and I happen to not feel anything from it, oh shoot, that just went out. But even if the cards start acting weird and not answering my question or giving me like a wrong answer to something, like something's off, then I'll cleanse it and stuff. All right, where's my lighter? But yeah, don't overcomplicate. If you're a new witch or whatever, it's fine. Just don't overcomplicate things. Yes, you can read a tons of books. Yes, you can, watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. And I tell this to every witch who asks me, how, like, where do you start or how do you start, and stuff like this. And how do you get better at it? And I always tell them, like, yes, you should read your books. Yes, you should watch things, but you're not really going to know what you're doing until you actually are hands on with it, because you need that experience, and definitely journal your experience because you're going to find patterns and stuff that works, stuff that doesn't work, stuff like that. You have to, it's trial and error, man. It's alchemy. You got to see what mixes and what doesn't mix. Um, but with that comes experience. You can read, I don't care if you read every damn book on the occult in the world. If you haven't done one ritual, one spell, it doesn't matter because you've never experienced it. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what to look for. You know what I mean? I guess you could read about it, but until you do it and practice it, then you're not going to get any better by just reading. My opinion. Okay. You get a little cleanse too. So do I. And we're going to go. All right. Just a little tip, I guess, that nobody asked for. Okay. Mouth is so dry. Sometimes if your mouth is dry and you don't have any water, chapstick, it'll help. It helps me. I don't know why, but it helps not only like moisturize the outside, but it gives more on the inside. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Whew. So I hope you guys had a good Samhain. It was good for me. I really didn't do anything. I didn't go out or anything. I was literally editing videos all night, doing thumbnails and stuff. I think I'm upping my thumbnail game. I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm doing a lot better. Yeah, I wasn't doing much. But I did celebrate a Day of the Dead the next couple of days. Which, of course, you know, I'm half Mexican. I always do that. I have to, like, and I was actually, hey, Anna or Anna, sorry if I mispronounced that. But yeah, I always have to do something. I almost didn't just because I was kind of, I got lazy and I didn't feel like cooking. And then I was like, I got to cook for my ancestors. I have to. So I made myself. And I'm glad I did because it came out really good. But hi, whoever is watching. Anna, hello. If you haven't already, like and subscribe if you want to. Don't have to. But over here, I try to, I do element tarot readings instead of like each sign, which I can't do yet until I get better equipment. But this is just as good. But I do videos every week, or I will go live if I didn't get to it, just kind of like I'm doing now. And I do weekly and monthly, or, you know, special occasions. By the way, there is another eclipse moon coming up on the 8th, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But yeah, that's coming up too, which I don't know if I'm going to go live for that. But we'll see, maybe. But we're about to get started. I haven't even started yet. And I've been here for almost 15 minutes. Like a collective, yeah, it's just like a general reading. I'm starting out with fire signs, which is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And then, you know, go from there. We're going to do earth, air, fire, water, of course. And just a general reading. We're just going to see what messages spirit guides have for us. Any messages. Usually if they want to talk about love, they'll start talking about love, or if it's like finances that you really need to hear, you know, whatever the cards take me to go is where I'm going. So, okay, I'm about to move you guys. Y'all gotta wish me some luck and give me some good energy over here because I really want this to work out. Let's do this. All right. Sorry about the movement. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Okay. Yay. I did it. Okay. Hello. Try to turn this out because it looks a lot better. Okay. Awesome. I don't know if I'm going to turn this candle on. I don't really think we need it. Let me see. I think we're good. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle off camera just because I have candles going right here and the wind just, you know, it might blow it out actually. So, but you can hear me shuffle. Like, I'm not cheating. I promise. It don't cheat like that at all. Okay. My sign is I am an earth sign. I am a Virgo sun. If you're talking about like sun sign. I'm a Virgo. What about you? All right, guides, any messages for our fire signs? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Leo here, awesome fire signs. All right, so this might be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. That's what I always say. And if you have the ability, I suggest taking notes. But if you, you can just watch this another time, I guess. But sometimes things don't resonate right now. It will in the future. Sometimes, not all the time. Okay. One more. And we're going to see what happens. Oh, that was a good shuffle. I like to end on a good shuffle because it just feels good. Okay. All right. Sorry about the glare. I will pick it up. Excuse me, so you can see it. Okay. So we have the Chariot reversed right here. The Hermit reversed. Sorry. That's not really going to work out too well. But oh well, it's all good. And the Seven of Swords after that. So I definitely feel like there is... I feel like at some point this month, or even before this month, you have been trying to connect spiritually to something outside of yourself, or you've kind of like found religion again, or spirituality, or something like that. Like you were trying to find yourself some sort of way, whether that be... Usually it's spiritually if you're trying to find yourself, in that sort of way. But I feel like there was some kind of halt or stop to what you were doing. Like, I'm not sure what that was, but something... Maybe you were too busy to continue with your studies, if you were studying something or reading or whatever. Maybe that happened, or there was either a slowdown of your progress, or it was just like a stop, a halt that happened. Because I say that because we have the Hermit also reversed right here. So the Hermit is kind of like about enlightenment and not really willing to come out of your comfort zone sort of way. And the Seven of Swords right here is about like trickery and like possibly thieves and stuff like that. So okay, let me tell you what is happening in my mind right now. I could be totally wrong, okay? But I feel like, for example, how people would, try to find religion, try to find God and stuff like that, and actually go to church and try out their customs and stuff like that. And you find out that like the pastor or something is corrupt and's been stealing from the church or something. Like that's just what that popped in my head. Like something in your spiritual journey right here is like just rubbed you the wrong way. It just totally rubbed you the wrong way, and it made you kind of retreat back into your shell. Because if this was upright, I would feel like, you're on a good path to enlightenment. Maybe it would be better if the Hermit wasn't reversed. But it's like there's some kind of stopping right here. Let me pull some more cards. I would like more information on this, please. Ooh. Oh God, here I go dropping cards again. Jesus, and I can't see anything. Oh, I got it. Okay. this one I dropped, so we're going to use it. So I definitely feel like you're feeling like kind of trapped and bound and kind of between a rock and a hard place this week. I'm not sure if that has to do with religion or is that something new. Yeah, it's like you're trying to win some type of battle, but you keep ending up on the short end of the stick here. Huh. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords right here, and then we have Five of Swords, which is kind of closely related a little bit to the Seven of Swords, and then Death reversed. So I feel like there's some kind of I don't want to say ego death, but there's some kind of transformation, some kind of ending of something in your life, but it's inside of you. So like I said, this feels like very spiritual to me. Like whoever this is pertaining to, I really feel like it's pertaining to like a structured kind of sort of religion that you're learning isn't what you thought it was, and that there's actually a lot more bad than there is good, because you feel like you can't leave. Like you can leave anytime, whatever situation this is. If you see, she's been doing a lot of shadow work. Yeah. She's bound and, has swords all around her, but it's like she can unbind herself any moment. There's no knots. There's nothing. She can, get out of this, but she's still blinded, and she's like blinded by this situation, whatever the situation is. But she can step out of this, but she just doesn't know how. And I don't think she realizes that look at these swords around her. They're not holding her in. They can become tools to get her out. You know what I mean? Anyway, just kind of ranting at this point. Five of Swords reversed. This is about like a battle that you just keep trying to win. Just keep trying. And like you just feel like you can't fucking win. No matter what you do, you can't win. So whatever this is, I definitely think this Death card right here in reverse is saying that if you haven't already, you really need to let go of something. Whatever is keeping you bound right here, because you're going to keep getting the same result, because I feel like you've been going through this for a long time. And it's just the same bullshit, but in a different, disguise. I'm gonna pull some more. Yeah, emotional week, y'all. Emotional week. Like I said, this could spill into like before this month or even after this month. I feel like this is like a long process. This isn't just a weekly thing. We have the Five of Cups right here. This is about like kind of crying over spilled milk sort of way, like, mourning the past, mourning things that have already happened, to the point where you're not really looking at the bright side of things. You're looking at the cup half empty. Okay. But if you look, there's two cups right behind him that he doesn't even notice, that are still full, that is enough cups to get him to his path alive. Like, it's not all that he wanted. He wanted all five, right? But guess what? The other three got spilled, so he's got two left, but it's just enough to get him by to his next destination if he does it right. If he, preserves everything right. I hope that makes sense. Because the Ace of Cups right here, and, keep in mind, cups isn't only about water. You know what I mean? Water represents our emotions in the tarot. Everything inside us, everything we feel, our love, our happiness, our sadness, stuff like that. So with this Ace of Cups reverse right here, I feel like you're kind of having not a breakdown. I don't want to say a breakdown. It's not a breakdown. It could be, but I don't feel it's more of a breakdown. I feel like it's more you've been holding a lot of stuff in and you're just now crying over it. Cuz I know me, okay? This isn't about me. I'm not a fire sign, but I know me. I take and take and take and take and take shit, okay? And I keep it inside. And then once I'm alone and I can't fucking take it anymore, I will just cry and cry and cry until I can't cry no more. Like, that's how I feel like this is happening. I definitely think there's going to be like a crying purge this week. But I have this Knight of Swords right here. So this could be somebody coming into your life or somebody that's already in your life. That's kind of here to save you in a way, or wants to save you, wants to help you. The Knight of Swords to me is like the person is like what's that guy's name? King Arthur's right hand man, his knight or whatever. He's like the Knight of Swords is like the guy who protects the king, right? He's very protective. But he's still a little bit kind of young in a way. Even if he's not young physically, he might be a little immature in his, in his personality. But that doesn't change the fact that he still wants to help and protect you. Okay. So this could be like I feel like it's like a little brother or like a cousin or something like that sees you hurt and really wants you to be okay and wants to take care of things for you. Like they don't want you to hurt at all. Like they don't want you to go through any of this hurt, even though you need to in order to better yourself. They want to, take over and just make things better for you. I'm going to pull a little bit more. What else is happening this week? Spirits, let us know. Queen of Cups reversed. See, all these cups are reversed, man. I definitely feel like this week, your emotions, excuse me, I keep burping. Your emotions this week, fire signs, are kind of not only affecting you, but it's starting to spill into your life and spill onto other people. But hey, there's always room to change, okay? We have Queen of Cups reversed again, a very emotional, feminine energy here. Just usually the type, this could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but it can be. But a person who usually has their emotions together, and is the confidant instead of like the confidantee. You know what I mean? Like they're not the person who usually does the crying and the emotions, but they're there to listen to other people's problems and stuff, But this time they're the ones that need the help and the healing and the purging this week. Ace of Pentacles reverse right here. This is just saying to me that there's not going to be any new opportunities as far as money, financial situation. So if you were kind of looking for a job or looking for another job, a second job, or looking to invest in anything, I don't usually like give investing ideas or advice, but Spirit wants me to tell you it wouldn't work out this week. If you're looking for a job, you might not get it this week. You might get it next week. I don't know, but you're at a disadvantage financially this week, unfortunately. But over here, we have the Eight of Cups. Now, a lot of cups for y'all. But the Eight of Cups is actually a good card for me. To me, I mean, because There we go. If you look, there's a moon right here now. Moon to me usually means things hidden, like secrets, um, 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 things in the dark that you can't see, like secrets, gossip, talking behind your back. Depends on, the context, but that's what the moon stands for. um, But see, he's lined up all of his cups right here, or they, doesn't have to be a he. They have lined up all their cups behind them and they are taking a stroll away from them. Okay. So this means that they have done a lot of healing and a lot of work that they needed to do, which is good because this is the last card I got for you. So this means that this is going to be you. I think you are going to take control of this situation. If you're doing a lot of shadow work, maybe crying and just purging a lot of baggage is the way to go this week. I think it will make you feel a lot better. And it's the next step after that is to learn the lessons you were supposed to learn in that journey. Put them neatly all in a row, right? Don't forget them, but don't dwell on them. Don't pick them back up and, move on. Like walk away, um what's the saying, putting all your ducks in a row or whatever, like being done with it but not being petty and not being selfish, making sure everybody, if there's other people in the situation, making sure everybody's like not mad or angry, or at least on your part you've done everything you can do to make it a clean departure, whatever this departure is. I hope that makes sense. Okay, last card. Let's just draw one more. Any other messages? Keep them in my hand, please. Because if I lose them, I ain't going to find them. Thank you. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Spirit also wants you to know if you are looking for love or open to finding love, I guess. Knight of Wands, how do I say this gently? And it's reverse, so it's in like the bad situation. Okay, let me put it this way: beware of people that don't have pure intentions. Okay, and that they just want a physical connection and don't have anything emotional attached to it, unless that's what you want. But this is reverse, so I feel like that's not what you want. And what I'm trying to say is avoid fuck boys. I know that's probably really rude, and fuck boys aren't just boys. There's all genders, okay? But you get what I'm trying to say. Beware of those, okay? Because they're gonna make things worse. You just did all your work here emotionally. Don't let somebody just stroll right in and just flip your world upside down again just because they want to allay. Okay. All right, that's all I got for fire signs. Okay, next we got earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For this week, November 7th through the 13th. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope it helped at all. Definitely, if it resonates, you should definitely, comment. Let me know. I love to hear success stories and stuff. All right, spirits, any messages for earth signs? Thank you for the like. Let me take a drink real quick. Drink break. Yeah, I'm gonna go cry. I mean, it makes me feel better. Shoot. sometimes people need a good cry, like a good cry, like an ugly cry, home alone in your pillow, or shit, if you have somebody to cry to, definitely do it, if you feel comfortable. Whatever you do to feel comfortable. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Earth signs. Pardon me. Gotta accept these negative emotions. Absolutely. Hey, Silver Raven Black Garden. Hey. Sup, girl? But yeah, I mean, negative emotions have its place too. I mean, fear is how we survive, right? Um, Fear isn't the same as sadness, but I think we kind of need these emotions to learn and grow. That's just my opinion. Just like people hate a tower moment, but it's necessary. Change it has to happen in life. And I used to be so resistant to change. Like, I hated change. But the older I get, the more I embrace it. I'm just like, change, come and get me. Like, take me away, change. Okay. Whew. Yes, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Okay, we have the Hangman right here. The Four of Wands, which is such a lovely card. And then not the Hangman. King of Swords right here. Excuse me. So, I don't know why, but this just popped in my head for our earth signs. Is there, well, you probably can't answer me right now. I don't know if there's any earth signs in here, but I'm getting kind of like somebody coming home that has left home for a while, okay? And they're coming home. It's like a nice time, it's like a kind of like a reunion type thing, okay? But we have the Hangman right here. So this is like sacrifices that we are willing to do for the greater good. So I feel like somebody left home right here in order to maybe have a better life. I feel like military is what I keep getting in my head. Like somebody, is sacrificing their family, sacrificing everything basically to go enlist or whatever. And then finally they're making it home. You know what I mean? And they are now the King of Swords. Like they've learned so many lessons. Like, they're a bigger and better person now. Like it helped them grow and mature, because the King of Swords is of course he's a king, so he's in a high position, but the swords represent like truth and valor and ideas and stuff like that. So I feel like whatever this is was definitely for the better good, like for whatever sacrifices they had to make in order for them to leave home and better themselves. I think it definitely worked. It was for the greater good. And this could, I didn't get, if I get like justice or something, then that would mean like, somebody went to jail and came back or something, or prison. So if we get that, we'll see. But I see somebody leaving, but this is a reunion though. So they had already left and became the better person. And now they're seeing their family for the first time in a while. So this could be a Thanksgiving sort of family reunion, possibly, or even friends, or coworkers. It might be for, America here, we have Thanksgiving. So maybe it's a Thanksgiving thing. I'll pull some more cards. More information, please. And I definitely feels like this is somebody other than our earth signs, just because unless they have a lot of air signs in their chart, I think this is definitely somebody that's not who this reading is for, if that makes sense. So it could be a friend or family member or, somebody. Okay. Hmm. So if I'm right and I am talking about like some kind of military thing here or somebody going off to war or boot camp or something, if that's what I see, they didn't really come back unscathed, unfortunately, with the magician reverse right here and the six of swords reverse right here. This is about like something is missing in your life, there's a hole in your life and you don't really know what it is, and it's like affecting your life right now, and refusing, like, can't move on from something. This could It could mean flashbacks and stuff like that, PTSD and stuff like that, but don't quote me on it. And just don't want to fight anymore with this seven of swords reverse. Like, I don't want to fight no more, because if you look at it like this is about defending yourself, finally setting boundaries, stuff like that. And this is just telling me, like, I don't want to fight no more, y'all. Like, it was fine or whatever. Like, I learned how to be a better person in some aspects, but at the same time, you see things, if you go over there, and you're not going to come out unscathed by some of these things. Now, if you didn't go to the military, or nobody in the military, and this doesn't apply to you at all, that's fine. But this just means that something is missing in your life. Like, the magician is a mastery of all the suits, right? He's got the cups, he's got the swords, he's got the wands, he's got the pentacles. He can manifest whatever he wants. He's a magician, right? 100% resonates. I'm water. I only just popped in. I feel like you're instantly. Oh, well, that's cool. Do you have any earth in your chart? You might. I'm not sure. But something's missing. Like, the magician reverse is like one of his ingredients isn't like working, or he's missing or something. So he doesn't have all the tools in order to manifest what he wants. Okay. And this is just refusing to walk away from a situation that is just it's been long dead. So this could be like a relationship. Like, you refuse to move on from something that's been long dead, and again, just don't want to fight no more. Just over it. And pull some more. Okay. 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 So we have Seven of Cups reversed right here. So this is telling me that you kind of feel like you don't really have any options in your life. Like, some people have some advantages depending on, how they grew up, what kind of family they grew up in, social standing and all of that. And, some people don't. And I feel like you are there kind of like staring at the world, and it's like, where's mine? Like, you weren't just born with advantages, I guess. And I just feel like you're standing behind a glass and looking at everybody else's life, and you see everybody else having all of these options in front of them, and you feel like you don't really have any, or like you never really did have any options. And it's starting to get old for you. Like, because it's reversed too, I feel like you're almost used to it. But okay, this is the example I'm getting in my head. So I have chronic nightmares, right? So I am kind of used to having really, really bad dreams. Um, well, I should be used to it, right? Like, you think you should be used to. I mean, I am used to it to a degree. There's still some dreams that are just fucking awful and gruesome and that, jolts me awake at night, but for the most part, I feel like I have gone a little numb to the process, compared to somebody who never has any nightmares and has, one nightmare and, they don't really know what it's like to constantly have them because that's not in their life. They don't know what it's like. So what am I trying to say? Where am I going with that? So I'm used to it, right? There are still some things that can get me, but for the most part, I see a gruesome thing in my dreams and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I've already severed a head before or something. I don't know. The point is, I'm used to it, which isn't always a good thing. Like, this is something in this scenario that you shouldn't be used to. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be that way, but sometimes it is. And sometimes it's not fair, but I don't think it's your fault. This is just how life is, unfortunately. But I feel like that's past, though. I feel like you still do feel like you don't have many options in your life, but I feel like that's going to be more in the past just because we have this Knight of Pentacles right here. This is saying to me that if you're looking for a job or like something part-time or, something extra or something, or, even not something extra, maybe just like a full-time job. And you've been kind of waiting for an answer for a while or waiting for some kind of answer. It might take a while, but I feel like you are going to get some kind of financial stability this week or, this month, I guess. Could happen this week, but there is definitely some kind of financial or security. This also means security too, in your life. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest knight in the deck, so I don't feel like it's just gonna drop in your lap, so to say. But I definitely see something happening. And with this Knight of Cups reversed, this is saying, okay, it's probably not the job that you have dreamed of or even like, but for now, excuse me, but for now I feel like you really, really need it, so I think you might need to take it. I'll pull some more. I want to know more about this Nine of Cups reversed. It's not what you had hoped for or wanted because you didn't plan it out. So is that like, I mean, earth signs are kind of controlling. Like, I'm not going to lie or be mean or anything. I'm an earth sign. So I feel like they're kind of upset that it didn't work out the way they wanted to work out because it wasn't their idea. Okay, now that's a little much. Like, I hope that's not true, but that's a little much. That's what I'm seeing. Come on, earth signs. Let's not be like that. Okay, Emperor, that's a good sign. It means like eventually if you work hard at this and stop being like, it wasn't my idea, so I don't want it, fuck it, or it didn't come at the right time, or something's wrong with it, so I'm not gonna, do it. Yeah, that's not good because you have the potential to being an emperor, to being a boss one day, maybe, or getting some kind of experience for a better job. The Chariot reverse is the okay, so I feel like one of the reasons why you're kind of hesitant on this opportunity too is just because you might have a ride issue, like the Chariot reverse. Like maybe you don't have transportation right now, so you can't really, work or master what you want to work or master over here. Like for real, that sounds like me. Like I don't have a car, I gotta fucking walk everywhere, and the bus, system is terrible down here. Like, so I get it. Which, I mean, I don't tell you, man. Pull some more. Knight of Cups. Somebody gonna come into your life like saying all the right things and being all sweet being all sweet to you. And ooh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay. So there's this knight coming in this week. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. But the Knight of Cups is like almost the opposite of the Knight of Wands that I said earlier. This is like the person that you want to be in a relationship, like the person who listens and gives you advice and is, very romantic and, sweet. And I definitely think, if anything, a friendship will form, or more. If you're looking for love, this could be somebody you're looking for. But if anything, I definitely see friendship right here. And the sun right here is just like radiant happiness and warmth. And okay, so that's good. A little bit more. The sun is like one of my favorite cards. It's really pretty. And this could mean baby too, just saying. If you're looking to start a family or have another one, or even if you weren't planning, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Okay. Big themes. Big themes. Big themes. That's my favorite card right here. And that's funny that this is an earth reading, and these are my two favorite cards right here on top of each other. Okay. But I'm reading unbiased. I have to. Anyway, the World right here, Judgment and Strength. So I definitely think that some earth signs this week, possibly spilling into the end of this month, might travel somewhere. Again, in the US is Thanksgiving, so you might do some traveling, go and seeing some family members, friends, stuff like that. Somewhere that you don't feel like you have to put on a fake face or put on a show. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess some family members you might feel like you have to, but I really feel I've gotten cards where it's told me that, you have this get together, but you kind of have to put on like a fake face, right? But this is saying that you're going to be with people who accept you in every shape and form. Okay, every shape and form. They love you and accept you, and it's a wonderful, grand old time. Okay. The World also can mean an ending of something. Okay, so an ending of like some kind of cycle, or okay, so the World is the last major arcana in the deck, right? So it can be an ending, but life is cycles. Life doesn't just end. Energy just doesn't end, So what happens when you get to the World? You start all over again, and you start back at the Fool, right? So even though something is ending right now, what any kind of phase, I don't know, some kind of ending, you're something else is going to take its place, okay, and very quickly. I don't have any cards here that says quickly. It's just that's what intuitively, that's how I'm reading this. It's definitely going to come quickly, and I mean quickly as in like a week or the end of the month. Judgment can also mean you are trying to find. It can just mean that you're trying to find somewhere you belong. Okay. So let's say that your family doesn't like your lifestyle or whatever. And I hate saying that, but it's not a lifestyle, it's who you are. But, let's say that you're LGBTQIA and they don't like it. And, you don't have nowhere to go for Thanksgiving or nowhere to eat or whatever. Well, I think you have found your own family in this. Okay. You found your own circle of support, people that love you. And this is also, every time I get this, I also get this message. Not only people on this planet Earth accept and love you, but the people on the other side do too. This includes your ancestors, your guides, obviously, your deity, whoever your deity is, spirit, of the dead also love you and respect you and want you to do good. So usually when I get this card, that's their message. Like, they just want to tell you they love you. They're still here, even though you can't see them, or, maybe you can, I don't know. But they're here and they love you. Okay. And to stay strong with the strength card. This is my favorite card in the deck, by the way. There might be some, okay, with this get together right here, I feel like this is like some kind of get together this month. That's, you're having to find a place that you belong, okay? And when you do, it might bring up some memories and hopes, I guess, that you wish were different. For example, like I said, if your family doesn't approve of you or whatever, and you have to find your own family to go and eat dinner with or do whatever with, sometimes you wish things were different, and you wish that, your family didn't feel that way and that they did accept you. And, you kind of, your mind kind of wanders and you're like, well, what if I did this different? Or what if I was different? Like, I feel like those feelings can come up. And that's why you really need this strength, this inner strength. I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell you right now. Because when I see the strength card, it's really powerful to me, because it's not about opening this lion's mouth. If you look at it, it looks like she's like very calm, and she's just, opening a lion's mouth, like it's nothing, another day at the job or whatever. But to me, I don't feel like she's opening this mouth to prove a point that she can. I feel like his mouth was already open and growling and kind of warning her and, being defensive, but her and her calm and one of my serene place that she goes to when she has to find her inner strength, you know, that she's actually closing the lion's mouth instead, because she can, because she's very calm. She's not aggressive, she comes at it from a different perspective, because a lot of people see the strength card and they're like, be strong, be a beast, like go full force or something or whatever, be very like assertive and stuff like that. But I feel like there's a lot of strength too of holding back and being calm in a situation. Like sometimes in some situations, you don't have to act all, holier than thou or act all strong or whatever. You don't always have to do that. There's some instances in life where you need to be strong but calm at the same time. I know I'm kind of rambling, but I think you get my point. But that's what I think Spirit is trying to tell you. Even though you have feelings of, you wish things were different, you wish you had a family, whatever, you do have a family, it's fine. But don't let those feelings and those thoughts that creep in weaken you. I hope that makes sense. Keep your dignity and keep your calm, keep your strength. Okay, one more for our earth signs. That was a lot. Ooh, okay. Queen of Pentacles. So I definitely think that if sorry, I thought I heard something. Anyway, Queen of Pentacles, this is about like a person who is okay with money, like they got everything they need and more, okay? And they are, it doesn't have to be a woman. Feminine energy, of course. Of course, this is definitely an earth sign, I feel like, because Pentacles, earth. Um, but I definitely think if you have been really taking time and trying to work towards a goal, this week you might see a lot of good changes coming from that, which is good. I hope that pertains to me. So if you like a private reading, you should totally get one and make me the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. We're gonna stop there because I rambled a whole bunch for earth signs. Losing my voice too. We're gonna go to water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Hello to 3 people who are watching. You should like if you want to, and subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm almost at 100. I'm so close. I'm almost at 100. Thank you so much who, bothers to watch me, because I'm kind of all over the place. But thank you. It means so much. Okay. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? That was a good shuffle. I can't even put them together. They're so closely shuffled. Okay. By the way, happy birthday to the Scorpios coming up. Okay. I know, because I have a ton of Scorpios around me. A ton. All right, water signs. That's same car. Okay. Cups, 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 cups. Okay. Excuse me. Let me just take a quick drink. Hi, 4 people. Hi, 3 people. Okay. We got 7 of Cups reversed right here. 6 of Cups reversed, which is interesting. And then the Hermit upright. So I see that I don't know why I say we, y'all, water signs, y'all, you, not me. Well, I am a Cancer moon, so I can't say that, but this week, this week I feel like there's a lot of memories being brought up, probably because of Thanksgiving. I don't know. I feel like everything has to do with Thanksgiving right now. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. But I feel like there's a lot of unpleasant memories having to do with like your childhood and family possibly. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff being brought up for some reason this week, because we got this 6 of Cups right here. Maybe this is like an anniversary of something that's happened to you in the past, something not good. I'm not sure. But it's kind of gotten to the point where you can't really escape it. Like you're constantly thinking about it. And it's gotten to a point where it's almost like this negative fantasy that you can't control. Like, that's what I'm getting. It sounds really weird, but with this 7 of Cups right here, this is about like fantasies that are kind of like on the brim of reality and like fantasy. Like, I'll pull more cards to see if it's this bad. It might not be this bad, but I just feel like it's at a kind of like a borderline, man. To the point where it's really like, I don't want to say drive you crazy. It's not driving crazy, but it's giving you a lot of unnecessary anxiety. And I feel like it's because there's definitely something from the past that you just haven't dealt with. Um, and the Hermit right here is kind of telling you, like, if you don't initiate the dealt with it, the dealt would be dealt on you. Like, that sounds really weird. But I'm saying, like, if you don't look inside yourself and just stop for a second and deal with this shit, you're gonna have to either way. So either you voluntarily do it, or somebody's gonna make you do it. Like, and when I say that, I don't mean like physically somebody's gonna make you deal with it. I mean, like, when you bundle up a whole bunch of trauma and bullshit, it's going to come out, and it's going to come out in a way you don't want it to come out. Like, it's already starting to affect people around you. Okay, so Spirit is like, you need to deal with this shit. Like, I'll pull some more, but the Hermit, you really need to be with yourself for a little while and try to figure out a way to enlighten yourself to whatever you need to enlighten yourself with. Now, enlightenment could be spiritually enlightenment, or enlightenment can be talking to a therapist and maybe talking about the memories you remember, or even if you've blacked out some shit, maybe you need to remember it and deal with it. Because sometimes when we're little, our brains will block shit out, as a coping mechanism. So you really need to look inward. Like, this lantern is supposed to represent, you can't really see it. There, it's supposed to represent like enlightenment and, your soul and like your higher self, and like, where your higher self needs to be, or is, I guess I should say. And you're trying to follow that path. You're trying to see it and understand it and mold it into a way that you accept what happened and move on and, use the lessons that you've learned, or let it go. I mean, if that's the ultimate goal, just to let that shit go, then that's good, because something needs to happen. I don't know if I was like really harsh, but I that's what I feel. More information, please, Spirit, please, please, please. Okay, that really wanted to come out. Hold on. No, there's too many. Never mind. Keep them in my cards, please. My cards, please. Keep the cards in my hands, please. Okay. Excuse me. The world again. Okay. 4 of Pentacles right here. 3 of Pentacles. That's interesting how last time we got cards that were next to each other, and now we got cards that are next to each other again. Very interesting. And the World right here. Okay, I'm getting a sense that you're in some kind of work collaboration right here, some kind of financial group, or some kind of collaboration right here. This doesn't necessarily have to mean money. It can, and most likely is. But sometimes I pull this card pertaining to polygamous people. Okay, so that could mean that. But some kind of collaboration in money, or I read Pentacles as being physical, like it could be money, it could be security, it could be like literally like a physical relationship. So that's why I was saying polygamy. Yeah. So this usually means like being kind of, I don't want to say stingy with their money, but my grandpa used to say the funniest shit. Like, if my mom is still watching, then she knows probably what I'm about to say. But my grandpa used to say, like, if somebody was super stingy, he would say something like, they would pinch the penny so hard that it would make the buffalo fart, or some shit like that. But that's what I thought of. Like, they're very good financially, like with their money, like paying their bills on time, and very what am I trying to say, responsible. But sometimes it can be a lot. Like, sometimes, maybe your partner or your friend wants to go out or something, and you're like, no, I don't want to spend the money, blah blah blah. That's the situation I'm getting. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. I think it means because back in the day on the pennies there was a buffalo or whatever, so yeah, you get the joke. But this stinginess right here is kind of affecting this group right here. So this could also mean in a job, maybe like physically you're not putting forth enough effort as the other people feel like you should, and they're getting irritated about it. I don't know. But the world right here, this is an ending. So, I mean, it could be an ending of this collaboration. Doesn't really have to be. It could just be an ending of like a project or something, but you're still in a group. It's just the ending of the project. But with the world, is not just like an abrupt ending. After the world, you start over. So I definitely feel like something is ending, but immediately kind of starting over after that. So something new, probably. I'm pulling more cards, but I knew I was going to do that. Shit. Hold on a second. Okay. Please keep the cards in my hands. Thank you. Give me more information, please. For water signs. Damn, I've been on here for a while. I need to hurry up. I'm blabbering. Okay. So, 10 of Cups right here. This is about kind of possibly like plans with family didn't work out. Sadness around not having a family, or sadness about losing a family member. Of course, this is a holiday season, so this could be like, missing someone a lot at this time. With this Two of Swords right here, this is interesting because this is like just behind, right in the middle of the King of Pentacles right here. So the Two of Swords makes me think of like some kind of decision that you just you don't know what the fuck to do. Like, you are just oblivious. Like, you have no idea what you're gonna do. Like, the choices that you have to make, but it's too much. Like, it's impossible to make this decision. So this makes me think there's a decision between this King of Pentacles right here. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. Or this Ten of Cups, or like the past, like the memory of something. So are you like having to choose between the physical world or the emotional world? Let me pull some more. Oh, okay. Finally got the Chariot of right side up. Usually it's upside down. Okay, Queen of Pentacles right on top of the King of Pentacles. So we got the Tower, the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles. Tower. There might be a big argument. Some kind of, we know the Tower moment, some kind of catastrophic event that's going to happen this week, possibly spill into the end of the month. But I think it was definitely necessary because we got the Chariot and then the Queen of Pentacles right here. So this is like after this bad shit happens or whatever this is. I don't know what this Tower moment is. Only you know what's going on in your life. But after that, it's going to be like smooth sailing after that. It's going to be like I'm going through a whole bunch of bullshit and then hell yeah, I'm good after that. Like, I don't know. The Chariot is about moving forward, at a steady pace and being okay with the journey that they're on right now and being content with it. And, the Queen of Pentacles is like boss bitch, like financially great, securely great, physically great. It's kind of, okay. This is a weird example, but this is giving me the feeling of like, how the whole ugly duckling story, like they were really ugly at one point, like some bad shit happened at one point, and then afterwards, they got out of this tower and they, rebuilt and made their life better. They look better to other people physically and on the inside because they went through some bullshit and came out better than they were. I hope that makes sense. But that's it for the water signs. Because I'm losing my voice, y'all. And then we're going to go to air signs and then we'll be done. Damn, I've been on here for an hour 18. Cool. Again, thank you for the likes. Okay. Air is coming up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, Silver Raven. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you next time, girl. All right. Any messages for air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay. That's a good card, air signs. Okay. You're in a good position this week so far. Ooh, well, you were. um, so we got the Nine of Cups. This is about like kind of your wish being fulfilled in a way. Like, you're kind of getting what you've wanted most of all. Like, I don't know what that is. Only you know what that is, but it's like the wish card almost. But I feel like instead of, the Wheel of Fortune, that's like kind of like a wish card. But with this is like I worked hard for this and I'm finally getting, what I wanted, because this is the 9, like at the 10 is completion. So, you worked hard for it and, you're happy at where you're at, which is good. King of Swords right here. This could be you. Masculine energy, of course. But this person is very smart. They know how to talk to people in a way like they can kind of, what am I trying to say? They know when to strike and when not to. Like, they're not just going to pick a fight with you for no reason, but they're going to tell you how it is. That's kind of like the Knight of Swords. So, this might be you. Doesn't really have to be. It could be another air sign. But Ace of Swords reversed right here. Usually I get that when there's some kind of lies going on, like some kind of let me pull some more. It's getting hot as fuck in here. Oh, Sun, I like that card. Knight of Swords reversed. High Priestess reversed. Okay, I feel like everything was going well, right? You felt like everything was running smoothly. You were like in a happy spot. But then I kind of felt, I feel like you felt that you had been like lied to or kind of, I don't want to say manipulated, but somebody maybe not have told you the whole truth to a situation. And you're like, oh, it's fine. It was probably something stupid and, it's not that big a deal. And then you kind of ignore it. And before you know it, more shit starts coming to light. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? What happened? I didn't know there was all this. Like, it's weird. Knight of Swords reverse right here. This is about like going I don't want to say, how do I explain this? You feel like you're going somewhere in a positive direction and a brisk pace, but you were really like, it's like you're going like 5 steps forward and 3 steps back and you're not even realizing it. And then this High Priestess reverse right here is like, oh, hi, I'm all the stuff that was hidden that you didn't know about while, you thought you were going into a brisk pace or whatever. And this is how it really looks, because a High Priestess is sometimes about like hidden things. I don't want to say like the hidden veil. I kind of hate that term. But, things that are hidden, things that you can't see, things that you don't perceive right now, But reverse, it's like it's starting to become clear now. You're starting to see a pattern. What's this pattern? Oh. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm like legit trying to clear my throat. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic or nothing. Five of Swords, it's like, how do I even explain this? It's like trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Like, for example, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but this is just the example I can offer you guys. It's like in a relationship, you know it's probably not going to work, but you try and try and try and try, and you try every possible avenue because you feel like if you don't do it, then you're going to regret it later on, and you're going to think, what if, but you just keep trying, and it just keeps on failing no matter what the fuck you do. And you're putting an effort to something that's not giving you shit back. Like you're just standing there waiting for, for something, not even something good to happen, just some kind of good karmic reward. Like nothing but bullshit. Especially with this 10 of Cups reverse, it's like my family is just gone. I don't know. Let me pull some more cards. That's probably too harsh of a comment, but yeah, I definitely feel like this was a relationship, y'all. Wasn't I just talking about the fucking Wheel of Fortune? Wasn't I just talking about it? I definitely feel like it was some kind of relationship this is talking about, some kind of partnership that ended badly. And you're kind of thinking like, is this what I deserve? Like, what is happening? Do I have the evil eye? Do I have like bad luck? Like, is this like, was I a terrible person in a past life and this is what I get? Even though I don't believe in that, but sometimes you think about this shit because you keep getting let out in the cold. And it's like people are watching you struggle. But I'm going to pull some more cards, but I don't see anybody helping. A little bit more. I don't want this to be all doom and gloom, but hey, I'm going to tell you what I see. Yeah, I feel like you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place. Definitely. Queen of Cups, very emotional. Probably feel like you're freaking the fuck out, or somebody, this could be the other person, is just like really freaking the fuck out about this situation. And the Star reverse, to me, this can mean gossip, or this could just mean a lack of inspiration to fucking do anything, to do, mundane things. And again, not knowing what the fuck to do. Just not knowing what the fuck to do. That's how I feel. I feel like well, not me, but who this is referring to. It's like I go this direction, dead end, or a fire or something. Go this direction, somebody's trying to kill me. Go this direction, I can't afford to live here. Like it's, I don't know. There's just, you don't know what the fuck to do with yourself. Okay, I'm gonna pull a little bit more and we're gonna be done. It might be because you refuse to move on. Like something about you, you just can't let it go. Can't let it go. Like it was a big thing that happened. And you're like, well, I can't just shut off my feelings and not, feel this way, but it's how I feel. I think you're thinking too much about it, air signs. And I think you're finally fed up with some stuff. And you're at the point of no return. You're like, yeah, you're like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's either me or you. I don't know why it's so dramatic, but that's how I feel. This is about not letting go, not being able to move on. I don't know if this is you or the other person. I'm not sure. But this is like, I just want to stop fighting. I just want to get along. I just want to be able to talk without screaming. Like, I don't know. And then this one is like, it's either me or you, man. Like, he's standing there protecting his shit, and he's ready to fucking fight if he needs to fight. Like, he's ready to go if he needs to fucking go. He's just standing there like, tell me what to do. Like, just maybe you're not getting closure and you really need closure. But guess what? Sometimes you don't fucking get closure. Sometimes it is, boom, this is what happened. They're gone. Pick yourself back up. Earth signs, it's a rough one, yo. Alrighty. Well, turning ya like everybody. Okay. Oh no. All right, guys. Well, that's what's going on next week. Let me know if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's all good. If it does, cool. Hopefully that's a good thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go because I've been on here for an hour and a half and I'm hungry. But thank you for watching. If you would like a private reading with me, everything should be in the description. If not, I'll put it down there in a minute. Again, timestamps is down too if you don't want to hear me yap all the time. If you like to tip also, that would be amazing. Of course, you don't have to. But everything I make goes back into this. So I'm really trying to get some better equipment, like a better hard drive and stuff, because y'all, it takes me, for a 20-minute video, it takes me almost 3 hours to render this shit. So it's all appreciated. Everything's down below. And I guess I will see you guys next week. It should be a video this time. I always feel like there's something else I should say, but I don't know what it is. All right. Bucks and kisses, pleasant screams, and stay magical, my friends. Bye.